Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Anything Goes Hop. So, today I am finishing off a card that I created in Design Space on yesterday, and I'm showing you all of the pieces that I have cut out for this card. This is going to end up being a fun fold card because our hop is anything goes, and you guys know that I love interactive and fun fold cards. So this cardstock and all of the vinyl that I'm using is Cricut products because you guys know that I am a huge cricketer. So, our Anything Goes hop is a hop that is dedicated to help promote and boost channels that are nearing the 1,000 subscriber mark. So, we would love it if you would like, subscribe, comment, show us some love, and become a part of our community as we are in these growing stages. We are so super excited, and I think I speak for every one of us who is in the hop. We are so super excited that we have content that you guys deem to be worthy of watching. So you guys saw that I have been using some vinyl, and I have weeded all of that vinyl out, and now I am taking some contact paper and I am going to be transferring that from this contact paper to some cardstock. I use contact paper instead of transfer tape just to prevent tearing. Now, one of the things that I wanted to show in this video is that you can use your Copic markers to color with vinyl as well as with having your Cricut draw your images. So I have one image that I'm going to color that is a vinyl image, and I have one image that is drawn by the Cricut. So this first dolphin is our image that has been cut out in vinyl. So all of our lines are nice, crisp, black, and they are made in vinyl. So I absolutely love this. Most of the images that are in Cricut are pretty fine lined, so they make really good coloring pages. Now I know some people worry that the Cricut pens may bleed, and I am not sure if there are different types of paper that may make it bleed. I use the Nina Solar White Classic Crest cover stock in the 80 pound to do my Copic coloring, so I don't have any issues. So I wanted to show today that if you do use a different cardstock that you love and use your Cricut, you can use vinyl if that particular cardstock bleeds with the Cricut pens. So I'm just going in with some gray colors, and as you can see, I'm kind of mapping out from lightest to darkest with my image. So I started out with my C1, and I'm going all the way from C1, I think all the way to C9, because there are some parts of the dolphin that I'm going to want to be pretty dark. And so now we're going to go ahead and speed up the coloring, because although it's not a ton of coloring, I don't want the video to be 12 days long. So again, while we're doing the coloring, I just wanted to tell you guys that there are some amazing individuals in this hop. I want to give a very, very special shout out, a huge thank you to Courtney Krieber, who has been such an amazing mentor, such an awesome person, so kind. And she has just been a huge cheerleader for us who are starting out, and she just really shows what this community can be all about, the caring and the wanting to see everyone succeed. And I truly believe that that is genuinely who she is. She's taken out so much time with us, and she answers all of our questions, and I know that she is super busy, but she never makes anyone feel like they're a burden. So Courtney, for that, I just want to tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart for being such an amazing mentor, such a huge part of my YouTube journey, and such a great friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, we have so many of us who are getting close to that 1,000 mark. I am so excited for this opportunity. So you guys, I really hope that you guys will hop along. And I am just going to tell you guys that if we have, how many individuals do we have in this hop? There are 10 of us in this hop. So if we can get at least 5 of our individuals in this hop to the 1,000 mark, I am going to do a $100 giveaway. So if you guys can help us to get at least 5 of our individuals to 1,000, I'm going to do a $100 giveaway to the crafting place of your choice. So please comment, subscribe, like, and that's how I will be choosing the winner. So please, please, please make sure you leave a comment on all of the channels, and we will compile those names and we will do a winner. Now, if we get all 10 of us to 1,000, I will do 2 giveaways, $100 a piece. So please go ahead, hop along, enjoy, subscribe, and not just for the giveaway, but I will hope that you guys see that there is content here that we strive to give to you guys. We want to build a community with you guys. We want to be a part of you guys, and we want to ensure that the thing that we love continues to grow and becomes great. So I am hopeful to see this growth and to see what happens with this hop. Please make sure that all entries are made by June 7th, and come back to my channel and I will be announcing the winner after that date. If we have made it, I will post Handmade Happiness, which is a group that we're all in, as well as my group Craft Therapy in there, and that is where I will post if we made our goal of at least 5 of us reaching 1,000 through this hop, and then I will give the date of the giveaway. So you guys have 7 days to help us reach our goal. I know that we can do it, and I'm super excited. So please make sure you leave us a comment, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure that you guys check back to see if we met our goal. So as you guys can see, I brought in some blue colors. I started out by putting the blue all over in my lightest color, and then I went in with my darkest color, and I'm going to my mid-tone now, and then I will, well, my darkest mid-tone, then I will go to my lightest mid-tone, and then I will go to my lightest color with my water. So we're just kind of coloring this in, and I really enjoy using vinyl. Like, to me, it is almost like using an embossing powder, but you know, you can't use embossing powder, or you shouldn't use embossing powder with your coloring because it can mess up your nibs. But this kind of provides a barrier for you so that you don't go out the lines. Like, I look like a perfectionist colorist, which I really am not, but with these barriers here, it looks absolutely amazing. So guys, let me know in the comments also, have you tried this? Is this something that you think you would try? Is this something that you knew about? Have I found something new, or am I just late to the party? Because I was super excited when I first came up with this like a year ago. And so I decided that this would be a great thing to share with you guys during the hop. So now this last part that I'm doing for this dolphin, I am going to be creating the sun in the background, and I brought out some golden tones. So that's why you see the E99 as my darkest color, and then I'm going to bring in a YR marker to bring in, or I think I do bring in a YR marker, but the Y38 is kind of an orangey color to blend in with that E99, and then going lighter from that YR23, and then I do a Y08, and I think my lightest color is my Y04. So that is the color that I love for kind of that golden look for the sun. I really enjoyed how this came out and having the Cricut do all the work for me. So now we're going to move on to our dolphin for the front of our image. And you know, I had to bring out that purple because I just can't help myself, you guys. I think that that's my signature. I hope you guys don't get sick of seeing purple because I really cannot help myself. I love it, love it, love it. So we're going to bring out, I found that BV08, B17, B15, and B12, which that is not the way that you're supposed to say these numbers, is BV08, BV17, BV15, BV12. or V12. That's really the way that you're supposed to speak in the Copic language, and I forget a lot. I'm going to try to do better and say those correctly. This is probably going to be my go-to purple combination. I really love the way that it comes out. It really is probably my favorite purple tone once it all is said and done. I do like the V09 and the V06 as well, but this is one of my absolute favorites. So now that we've got that done, I'm going to bring back in that yellow color just because I want to be able to tie some of that in, and then that is going to conclude the color portions of the dolphin, and then the rest of the dolphin I am going to do in the regular fish color, I guess is the best way to put that. But I did want to bring a pop of color just to make it look fun. You know, we're in summertime. I can't really tell we're in summer here in New York, but we're in summertime, and so I wanted some fun, bright, vibrant colors for this card to kind of at least put me in the summer mood. So as you can see, I am here, and this combination blends very well, although you are mixing color families, which is one of the reasons that I really like the hex chart by Sandy Allnock, because it really does help you see where you can go through color families. And now, as a reminder, this is the image that I am using that has been drawn by the Cricut. So this was drawn with the 0.4 Cricut pen that I'm using, and as you can see, it's coloring just fine. I don't have any smearing, I don't have any bleeding, like I have no issues. And that's why I when I hear that the individuals have issues, sometimes I wonder if it is paper, because you know sometimes paper does matter, and all paper and inks don't work together the same. But I did not have to let this dry or anything. Like, it probably did sit for about 10 or 15 minutes before I actually began coloring. But typically when I'm coloring with my Cricut images, like, I don't have to heat set it, I don't have to let it dry or anything. I just have it draw and I keep going. Now, I will tell you that if you're using a different type of medium, you can use the Cricut gel pens. They stay wet long enough for you to do heat embossing on. If that is something that you guys are interested in, please let me know, and I will try my best to complete a video on that as well for you guys. So we are just finishing up the colors here. I decided to do this dolphin as a blue dolphin since we had all of those fun colors going on, and we did the other dolphin as the gray dolphin. But once we get done with this is going to be the end of our coloring, and we will be able to start putting together our fun card. So this is what we ended up with. I think it looked super fun. I really, at first glance, can't tell the difference between which one is vinyl and which one is cut with drawn with the Cricut pen, but I wanted to show you guys that. So now I am going to mat that the larger dolphin onto a piece of blue brushed cardstock. It's the true brushed cardstock from Cricut, and I am going to also use some of that with my pattern paper to make these thin strips that are going to go on the sides of my card panel. Now, I did create this card in Cricut Design Space on yesterday, and there is a video up for that, and it is called Can My Cricut Do That Dolphinately Amazing? So I've cut out some triangles and I'm going to mat those, still using that true brushed cardstock for both of those. Now this is going to be a nice fun fold card. I really love the way it comes out, and you know, I love fun fold cards, so I tend to just sit and play with them once I am done creating them. So now I chose to change my cardstock that I used because I thought this cardstock reminded me more of water, and that went better with the theme. And so I'm just creasing all of my fold lines that I created in Cricut. This was created with the Cricut and cut out and scored for me. So now we have the card base kind of folded, and I'm looking to see how I need to place my dolphin on the front in order to have it open the way that I want it to open. And this is the way that I'm going to want it to open. So I'm going to go ahead and varnish down all of my score lines, and we're going to start putting all of these pieces together so that we can get this card done. So those outside little strips go on either side of the card panel, just to kind of decorate that part that is open from the triangle fold. So I'm going to put both of those down on either edge of that, and that's going to be that one. And then once I get that done, you can see I'm just kind of continuing to fit my card together. I want to make sure that it goes together perfectly and it looks very good. So once I get done with that, I'm going to go ahead and glue those two larger pieces together, making sure I butt up those score lines really, really good, and making sure that I get that even, because that will determine whether my fold works correctly. So now I am going to put the triangle pieces on the outside flaps of either side of the card, trying to line those up as neatly as I can so that it doesn't look off in any way. And now I'm going to start lining up my dolphin. Now with your dolphin, you're only gluing the 1/2 of the dolphin, and that is only going to glue to one of the triangles. If you glue it on both, then you're going to glue your card shut. So don't do that. So here we go. This is what we have. And then I'm going to put the card panel with the message on the inside, and I'm going to kind of line that up as best I can, again trying to make sure that I get it inside of the score lines, and that's what we end up with. Isn't that such a cute, fun fold card? I absolutely love this card. So I'm going to use my jelly roll pen to do the eyes of my dolphin, and then I am using my Spectrum Noir glitter pen to glitter up everything. You know, I love the glitters. And then I had some bubble sequins that look like water droplets, so I placed those all over the front, and that is our card for today. Okay, you guys, hop along, make sure you get us to 1,000. 5 1,000s equal $100 giveaway. 10 1,000s equal 2 $100 giveaways. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.